Today, we're going to be talking about bundling. Not that kind of bundling, more like this kind of bundling. If you've ever walked into a fast food restaurant looking to buy a burger, but left with a whole meal, then you, my friend, are no stranger to bundling. Or maybe you were shopping for a birthday present for a friend and you happened to see a conveniently wrapped gift set right by the register. Chances are that at some point or another, you've run into product bundling. And honestly, why wouldn't you? It's a great way for businesses to upsell their products, make more revenue, all while offering customers a great deal. How does it work, you ask? Well, basically it means that you group several items together and sell them for one all-inclusive price. The result? You get to increase your average order value and make more revenue off a single sale. But it's not all about you.
I've let you do all of the heavy lifting so far, and now it's my turn.
By offering bundling options, you're also doing a lot of the heavy lifting for your customers. Instead of them having to look through an entire website, picking, choosing, and debating, you get to say, hey, you there, I've already picked out several products that I happen to know go great together. Amazing. You have essentially helped your customers save time and money. What I'm trying to say here, with product bundling, customers feel like they're getting a great deal because they are. And you get to make more revenue by cutting on shipping costs for smaller items. That's a win-win, my friends. Sound good so far? There are tons of different bundling strategies out there, and today I'm going to be sharing several pretty awesome ones to help you get started. Also, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I know you're not going to want to miss out on any of our new content. And with that, let's get started. For our first strategy, we're going to be taking a look at pure bundling. Pure bundling is when you offer a customer a packaged deal that actually can't be purchased as separate individual items. For example, Netflix is basically a bundling business. You can't pick and choose the individual TV show or movie you want to watch. Instead, they put their entire media collection into one package that you can access for a monthly fee. So how can you do pure bundling in your physical e-commerce-based store? If you have any slow-moving products just sitting in your warehouse shelves waiting for their day in the sun, bundle it up with a real popular item. That way, you're offering your customers a chance to purchase an exclusive item that they can't even buy separately. So you get the item to fly off the shelves and customers feel like they're getting a pretty sweet deal. The next strategy, price-based bundling. This strategy means that it's cheaper to buy things together as a package than it is to buy them each individually. Now, we've all seen this principle in action at McDonald's, where it's cheaper to buy a combo meal than to buy each of the items from that meal separately. But this strategy is not just for fast food restaurants. Check out how the bidet brand Tushy allows their customers to buy the Tushy Classic 3.0 and the Tushy Ottoman Relaxed for $149. Purchased separately, these products together would cost $188. GoPro offers a similar bundle discount where customers can save $150 if they choose to add a memory card, spare battery, grip, and a few more things to their purchase of the GoPro Hero camera. This approach to product bundling encourages customers to spend more money than they otherwise would have, and that's because they feel like they're actually saving money. Pretty neat, eh? Do you know what time it is? 'Tis the season for gift bundling. If you've ever had to buy a gift for someone, you know how hard it can be to find something they'll love, especially if there are too many options. Instead of being paralyzed by the fear of choosing the exact right thing, let bundles do the work for you. Check out NatureBox's scrumptious-looking care package gift set. Why lose your mind trying to decide on a single product when you can enjoy a little bit of everything? One great approach to gift bundling is to create bundles for specific occasions. Whether that occasion is a birthday, an anniversary, Christmas, a pandemic, creating occasion-based bundles makes it simple for buyers to select the right gift. Now, one important difference between price-based bundling and gift bundling is that with gift bundling, the emphasis isn't really about how much money is being saved. It's more about the value of the gift itself. When buying a gift bundle, people usually do so they can get the best gift for their family and friends to show how much they care. And yes, sometimes that means spending more money. So if your gift bundle includes beautiful wrapping paper or a custom handwritten note, people might be willing to pay more for those extra touches. Next up, we have mixed bundling. This bundle comes into play when you have several low margin items that you want to group together. Look at Native Cosmetics. They sell low-margin items like deodorant, body wash, soap, that kind of thing. So instead of having customers pay $7 for an item that costs $5 to ship, they group together several related products into sets that retail for $30. The best part? The shipping and handling costs for this set is probably the same as it would be for an individual item, which means they're able to generate much more profit from one sale. Harry's razors are also pros when it comes to mixed bundling. Just look at their Truman set, which offers shoppers the complete shaving experience for just £14. Low margin items conveniently packed away in a cost-friendly package. The next bundling option is category-based product bundling. Are you interested in boosting average order value? I thought so. By grouping products together by category and then offering customers a discount when they purchase more than one, that's a great way to increase your average order value. This approach is kind of like the price-based bundling strategy, but it's more customizable. For example, 3 Wise Men let their customers choose which items they want to bundle. This leads us to incentive-based bundling. Let's say that you were interested in buying a nice pair of jeans, but you notice that their cart value falls $15 short of the free shipping threshold. So instead of paying $15 for shipping, you go ahead and spend $25 to throw in a shirt, which then of course allows you to qualify for that free shipping. At the end of the day, the customer is getting a better deal because they only had to pay an extra $10 to add the shirt to their order. And last but not least, post-purchase product bundling. While you may think that a customer who has just checked out has officially left bundling territory, think again. That's where post-purchase bundling comes in. Post-purchase cross-sells and upsells are super effective because the customers have already committed to buying from you. And who utilizes this tactic? None other than Amazon. They leverage their powerful algorithm to display products right on the thank you page. Which, by the way, you could be doing the exact same thing on your Shopify store with the ReConvert checkout extensions editor. So keep that in mind. When a customer who is in peak buying mode, credit card in hand, gets introduced to personalized suggestions, seems like a pretty good recipe for increasing average order value to me. At this point, you're probably like, okay, let's do it. I'm ready to bundle. Hold your horses. Before implementing any of these awesome tactics, there are 2 super important things that you need to keep in mind before you make a bundling mistake. The first one is the presenter's paradox. Not all products are suitable for bundling. If you were to gift a friend a nice bottle of whiskey, but then bundle it with some cheap disposable cups, it can actually decrease the perceived value of the whiskey. But a nice set of crystal drinking glasses? That's a good bundle. What I'm trying to say here is that if your customers perceive one item as expensive and another as inexpensive, you'll reduce the attractiveness of your bundle as a whole, even though objectively it's more valuable. So you have to make sure that your bundles are attractive so you don't lower the perceived value of the more expensive item. The next thing to avoid is unnecessary cognitive load. Cognitive load is the amount of mental energy it takes to complete a certain task. The more cognitive load you add to your customer's experience, the less likely they are to convert. Bundles that require shoppers to make too many decisions or have too many options are doomed to failure. That's because the entire point of bundles is to reduce the amount of decisions for your customer. So more choices isn't always what the customer wants. That's definitely something to keep in mind when you're offering mixed bundling. Don't overdo it. Offer some customization, but don't leave it so open-ended that customers feel overwhelmed. For example, if you're selling an electric guitar starter kit, you probably don't want to let your beginner guitar customers choose between different kinds of strings and amps because honestly, they're going to have no idea about that kind of stuff at this stage in the process. And since they probably don't have that knowledge yet, it might overwhelm them. So the bottom line here is that product bundling allows customers to purchase items that they would have bought separately together at a discounted price. Just make sure that you bundle responsibly and avoid the presenter's paradox and cognitive overload. And now it's time for you to go try it out. On Shopify, you will find plenty of tools available to help you create intelligent bundles that your customers won't be able to resist. Want to learn more? Check out our video on cross-selling strategies that will maximize your profits.